everybody, welcome back to another Random Sam Epic Mom. So, this is one of my little car rants, and this is one of the few times I get quiet during the day. So, here's the deal, guys. It is fall, and we've got enough stuff going on that it is going to be imperative that everybody start prepping for the winter. Now, a lot of things can be considered prepping for the winter. One of the things my family does is once school gets started, we try and do this every season, but during the beginning of school year, after the kids have gotten new clothes and such, or whatever they've forgotten, we start going through closets, making sure that we don't have a lot of extra clothes that just aren't fitting them. So we box up what we can and donate it. We go through books that the kids just aren't reading anymore. We go through toys. We spend at least 1 weekend going through toys, trying to get rid of them because they accumulate, guys. And here's the thing that I tell my kids is that with the holidays coming up, there's so many things that the kids are going to want. And I always tell my kids, well, if you want that, we need to make room for it first. Especially before Christmas, I'm always telling them, it's like, okay, well, let's get rid of the stuff because, if I get this for you and you don't have any place to put it, you can't have it. So that's my little sneaking thing. But besides that, in September, I always start trying to prep ahead because within a few short weeks, I'm going to have to start buying Halloween stuff. And again, guys, 5 kids, that is expensive. And then you got to also get the candy on top of it. I mean, dude, it makes me broke every year. And, even just a basic costume that you can purchase at like Walmart or Target or something is going to be anywhere from, if you're lucky, $20 to all the way to like $50. And that's just a basic costume. That's not unless the special order stuff. So with 5 kids, you got to times that. Whatever you get by 5. Then you've got to add in, as soon as Halloween's done, you got to start prepping for Thanksgiving. Because if you have just a single family, just your family celebrating, or you have extended family coming, is going to determine how much you need to get. And here's something to think about, guys. By the time you get to 2 weeks before Thanksgiving, the stores are going to be running out of things like your favorite pies, or enough Cool Whip, or 1,000,001 other things. So if it's things that can be frozen, if you can buy that turkey in advance, great. If you can, clear out a specific area of your freezer for the pies so that you can keep those aside. Or if you're going to make homemade pies, getting the stuff early, the cans of, cherry filling or pumpkin filling or, whichever, pie crust and such. Get that stuff ahead, put it aside. Because each month you're going to have more and more stuff you need to do. And throughout this stuff, especially living in South Dakota, by the time Halloween will get around, we will already be having snow. And because I live in Lead, South Dakota, it is a half hour from Spearfish, where the Walmart is. It is an hour from Rapid City. So during the winter, I try not to travel at all. I just don't want to. The roads suck. And it's funny because we have awesome road crews up here. I mean, especially with Lead and Deadwood having, the steep streets and everything and the small streets. We got some awesome people up here. So for me, I want to start prepping beforehand. It's buying an extra bag of dog food. It's, having an extra thing of juice or whatever. Another thing that some people don't think about is that with, sorry guys, the change of weather and everything, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just because that's when the flu bugs and such, all start hitting. But from October till May is like cold and flu season. It is just, if they can, they'll bring home every 24-hour bug, and it'll hit one kid, and then it'll hit the next kid, and then the next. They can't all have it at once. No, they can't. So some of the things that I stock up on is, once we start getting snow, make sure you have cold and flu medicine. Make sure you have the kids' stuff. Maybe even just having kids' Tylenol. Also, ginger ale and 7-Up. I am trying to cut soda out of my diet. I'm, for the most part, doing good about it. But upset stomachs, 7-Up, ginger ale help with upset stomachs. So that's important. Also, guys, there are going to be days that you just do not feel like cooking or doing anything. So stock up on soups. That is a great lazy day thing to have, is just soup. And that's all I want to say, guys. You know, start prepping things for the season. Start, you know, my whole attitude is fall is a prep time for winter. And during fall, we've got to have as much fun as we can outside while we can, but at the same time, getting things prepared. If we're going to play outside, let's also do a little bit of work on the yard, you know, getting things ready. And if you guys have specific things that you do once school's in session, with getting into routines or getting ready for different holidays and such, please let me know in the comments, because I may be a mom of 5, but I'm always willing to take advice and some extra tips. Hopefully you guys are having a great day, and, you know, just get out there, do something fun, do something inside that's fun, but make some time for enjoyment. I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye.